failing assets shorter than planned useful life of an asset, and emergency repairs are just some of the disruptive events that cost asset owner millions and destroys billions of net asset value every single year. What is even worse, at the same time, the safety of the users of the asset is also put at risk. The only way to end this senseless value destruction and safety risks is professional and regular inspections using smart technologies to get a proper health record of all your assets. At the core of all inspections is the need to document visual observations with photographs, notes, sketches, and more. No, not like this. Because this is inefficient and requires endless post-processing in the office to put the findings into a final paper report that will eventually be lost. This is not sustainable. And this is why our software and product management teams have been working extremely hard over the last couple of years to develop Screening Eagle Inspect. Screening Eagle Inspect has been designed from the ground up to run on the most powerful and secure tablet in the world, the iPad. And for the office, we have a comprehensive web-based management tool. But it is not just about moving paper records onto a piece of digital glass. We have actually synthesized the one core ingredient to efficient, meaningful, and lasting inspection data. This simple, yet so essential piece is location. You make an observation in the field, link that observation to a map, to 2D views, or to a 3D digital twin of the asset. This redefined workflow puts all your observation into the context of space and time for efficient record keeping. We call these individual observations spots. To a spot, you can add pictures, sketches, fill in fully customized digital input fields to meet all your project-specific reporting requirements, and much, much more. With real-time dashboards and automated reporting, all the information that you need is easily available from anywhere, at any point in time. Screening Eagle Inspect is one powerful platform. And for a deep dive, I hand over to our VP of Products, Risto Donchev.
Thanks, Marcel. Ja sam Risto I odgovoran za produkti kaj Screening Eagle. Hello, my name is Risto. Before diving into Inspect and showing you this amazing product live, let me share a few facts about inspection and why it is important to capture, structure, and share all the data. As Marcel mentioned to you, during recent years, we have been in contact with literally hundreds of asset owners, inspectors, and engineers in different regions, listening carefully and taking time to understand how they do inspections and what is essential to each stakeholder. For asset inspections, the predominant non-destructive evaluation method across the globe is visual inspection. In fact, more than 80% of all inspections are visual inspections, and these serve as the baseline for evaluating the structural health of an asset. No matter whether you do a routine maintenance inspection, condition rating inspection, or even special inspection. The key tools for inspectors and engineers doing their job on site today is still camera, paper notebook, and PC. And asset owners use inspection reports for their decision making. Well, with this in mind, we have built Inspect to address the three following identified major pain points to serve our customers best with a comprehensive and fully digital, ever-evolving software solution. First, it's about data quality. It is absolutely key to have complete and consistent data. Tests have shown that inspectors collect up to 3 times more spots digitally, meaning identification of more problems than compared to traditional processes. It's not only more data, but much higher quality at the same time. Data collection is made so easy and done in a structured way. The second one is productivity. With Inspect, you are 100 times faster on reporting and documentation of spots. There is no longer any need to re-enter when you get back to the office. It saves you so much time and money. This is a huge efficiency booster. And last but not least, it's about data availability. With conventional methods, it has been proven that 99% of data is lost over time. What a waste! Inspect is cloud-based and synchronized in real time. All data is available to all team members and stakeholders at any point in time. One single source of truth with 0% data loss. On the last point, why is having a proper inspection data so important? The answer is obvious and simple. It's about having safe assets and extending the assets' lifetimes. For asset owner, the benefits are clear. It increases net present value, meaning more money in your pocket, while keeping the uses of the assets safe. A classic win-win situation. To extend the lifetime of an asset, you need to have transparent and consistent inspection data available from various points in time, so that you can make informed decisions about your repair and maintenance work. And this is what Inspect delivers to you. Let me grab an iPad and I'll show how it works. What you see here is the home screen where you have all your different assets available at your fingertips. Let's go into that asset over here and see how this is translated and how you can start your inspection immediately. You can either work on a 3D view, geomap, or 2D view. The colored dots that you see on the floor plan are all the spots. Remember, the essence of inspection is location, which we have put at the core of your workflow, and you simply layer all your data around it and store it into a spot. In a spot, you capture all defects, anomalies, and observations. You may be wondering, how do I create a new spot? It's as easy as this. You simply long press on the location where you want to report your observation. You can adjust the position with the crosshairs if needed, and off you go. To improve productivity and data quality, we need a structured data collection process. This is given with the spot template here on the right side. Similar to a Swiss Army knife, we have all necessary tools that you need to do your work for a visual inspection in one single platform and place. No carrying a camera, no PC, no paper notebook, no dictaphone. In fact, absolutely nothing else at all. Let me add a picture here from the office. And let's leave a remark here, key 20 set. If you need more, feel free to add a sketch to it. Click Submit And that's it. How easy and smooth is that? And talking availability, it is instantly available to all team members, no matter where they sit in the world. A feature we have built in and that our test group loves is the chat function. That brings collaboration to a new level. It's right here and is related to the spot itself so that everyone knows the location exactly where it is and has all data available at their fingertips. Let me write a message to my teammate Ritesh, our product manager for Inspect. At Ritesh, this is the key 20 set spot. He now receives a notification. I see he's typing. Hi Risto, are you writing me during key 20 set? Hang on. Let me surprise him and give him a call. Hi Ritesh, I'm here presenting Inspect. How is it going in Singapore?
Hey, hi Risto. Yeah, doing great in Singapore. Nice show.
Thanks and stay tuned. There's much more to come. Bye Ritesh.
Okay, bye Risto.
Now back to Inspect. What you have seen so far already moves inspection workflow to another level. However, what makes Inspect complete is the seamless integration of our NDT sensor ecosystem. As mentioned, visual inspection sets the baseline of the asset structural health condition. However, to get the full picture of an asset's health condition, other non-destructive tools are needed, such as ground-penetrating radar, ultrasound, or rebound hammers. Using this spot here, for example, we can see that a ground-penetrating radar scan has been recorded in this location. This is the preview, and you can have a look at the real data from any given time and do your analysis. Switching from 3D to migrated view, slice through and change the gain, or any other parameter you want to gain better insights. Let's dive deeper into availability and reporting. One thing that I absolutely want to show you and that we are very proud of is the deep dynamic dashboard of Inspect. While you collect your data, everything is summarized in an intuitive dashboard that especially principal inspectors, engineers, and asset owners love to use. This is how it looks like in our demo asset. On the upper part here, you have a summary of the total number of spots that are categorized in their 3 different severity classes. Right underneath, you see all spots represented in bar charts, filtered by different component categories. Of course, you can choose and decide how you want to filter your statistics. Right below are previews of associated pictures related to the spots. Then by simply tapping onto one column, it directly filters related pictures here below, where you have the option of going right into the spot details by selecting the picture and the arrow. Another cool and unique element that we have put in here is the structural health rating. Every asset gets a rating indicating structural health. At the moment, this is done by the lead inspector themselves. However, we are working on AI algorithms that will provide objective asset rating suggestions based on the input data. Then we have the spot activity right over here, where you can directly see the latest activities and jump into them if you want to. And last but not least, all team members are at the bottom here, only one click away. This is great. Everything you need summarized in one single view. And actually, you don't need an inspection report anymore. Everything is right here, and you can share this with the asset owner. But no worries. If you do want to generate a report based on your data collected, we have you covered. It is another great feature that boosts your productivity. Instead of spending lots of hours in the office gathering all the bits and pieces together, we have made report generation simple. Look how easy it is. A PDF is automatically generated with all your data and available within seconds. I repeat, seconds and not weeks, like doing it the traditional way. It is retrievable and accessible by all team members on the asset. Even better, directly from the field, you can send and share it with your customers or colleagues by simply forwarding the PDF. Beautiful, so simple and intuitive. As emphasized at the beginning, while talking about the three major pain points, we have covered data quality, productivity, and availability. Inspect is a multi-user platform across digital interfaces. We have seen how the app works. Inspect allows you to digitize your processes, work across digital interfaces, and most importantly, work remotely in a collaborative way. Everything you have seen on the app exists in the same look and feel on the web that you can use via any kind of browser from your desktop PC or laptop. I'll show you how it works. This is the home screen and should look familiar to you. Clicking on the asset as before, you can see the same dashboard. While the app is the tool for data collection in the field, the web application is the tool for administration of your assets and design workflows to match the way your company operates. The web application has three distinct and particular functions compared to the app that I would like to highlight to you. First, it's about the team. You can assign different team members and roles with different access rights to every asset. Secondly, you can customize your spot template with an intuitive and powerful form builder. We provide you with several templates depending on the asset type from the get-go, but you can customize all input fields as you wish by changing the designation, adding new items, deleting or changing the order. Also, you can add as many different input fields as you want, even with a sophisticated multi-level selection with interlinked option items. At any time, you can see what this will look like on the app with the preview mode over here. Isn't that fantastic? And thirdly, report customization. The composition of the data on the report generation function that I showed you previously is fully customizable to the way you would like to have it. You decide what goes onto the PDF report by selecting the boxes in which order by simply using the drag and drop function, then save, and that's it. Wow, this is powerful. Let me summarize it for you. Inspect is a comprehensive cloud-connected software platform that seamlessly integrates into your inspection workflow, facilitating data collection in the field and reporting the way you and your customers like it in a fully digital, customizable, and collaborative way. To illustrate it, this is what was. And this is how we redefine inspection workflow. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Inspect, built by inspectors for the inspection industry addressing all your needs. It is so simple to use that even a 4-year-old child can navigate it. This is revolutionary. But that's not all. We have built many more amazing tools within Inspect. Let's hand over now to Antonio, our CTO, who will show what else we have for you.
Muchas gracias, Risto. Hola, soy Antonio Caballero y les quiero dar las gracias por atender a nuestra keynote virtual. Hello, I'm Antonio Caballero. Inspect. What a powerful solution. You have seen that you can easily add as many pictures as you like to a spot. These pictures will contain information about the spot, and surely many of them will be related to a defect, such as cracks, corrosion, concrete spalling, blistering, or delamination, you name it. In visual inspection, having a picture of the defect is one important piece of information, but this is not all. A proper visual inspection requires also a description and sizing of the defect. But how is this normally done? Believe it or not, for decades and still until today, characterizing and measuring defects is a very manual job, which requires manual sketching, manual dimensioning, and the use of mechanical tools. Occasionally, those sketches and dimensions are later post-processed in the back office with the help of some CAD tools, and later exported to the model or simply to the final report. I'm sure you have noticed the problems of such a workflow. Very labor-intensive, lack of objectivity, and poor reproducibility, to mention just some. In addition, and as Risto mentioned before, old-fashioned and tedious processes reduce the number of defects reported. So, wouldn't it be great if a crack captured in a picture could automatically be digitized? We believe the future of inspection is driven by artificial intelligence. And this is exactly why at Screening Eagle Technologies we are investing so heavily on this area and have a tremendously talented AI team. Today, I have the honor to introduce you Defect. Defect is the world's first commercial solution to support you with the automatic detection and digitization of cracks. Defect has a neural network engine at its core that identifies and segments cracks from the images at the pixel level with an unprecedented and unmatched precision. As of today, we have trained Defect with over 16 million full high-definition crack pictures. Yes, you have heard correctly, over 16 million full high-definition crack pictures. That makes us very likely the gorilla in the market when it comes to crack data. And this is only the beginning. More and more pictures are added every day. All right, I will demo it with one crack we have in our floor. Once the location of the spot is fixed, we press on the crack icon appearing on the top bar. This action will bring us to the camera view. Now I will take the picture of the crack. After the picture is taken, Defect automatically analyzes the image and immediately displays the result on the screen in the form of digitized crack. The icon on the bottom left will activate the slider view that allows us to hide the digitized crack. Or, alternatively, hide the picture and show only the digitized crack over a black background. Defect also allows us to edit the digitized crack. The basic edit functionalities include crack deletion, crack drawing, and crack grouping or ungrouping. I'm sure you are now excited to get Defect into your hands and start trying it. Let me give you some examples of what is possible with Defect. Defect will allow you to digitize from simple cracks to more complex ones to even more and more complicated ones. Or just have some fun. But do you know that the average time to report a medium crack with traditional methods, including characterization, measuring, and digitization, is between 5 to 10 minutes? Guess how fast Defect can do this for you. Defect does all this in less than 500 milliseconds. In other words, this is more than 1,000 times faster than traditional methods. As you can see, at Screening Eagle Technologies, we are very serious about artificial intelligence and the performance boost it will bring not only to our software solutions, but also to all our NDT capabilities. Crack defects are only the beginning, and our artificial intelligence team is working extremely hard on Defect to further boost the performance, extend the capabilities to other defects, and include automated dimensioning and classification. These capabilities will be rolled out into Inspect in the months and years ahead. We are very excited to be putting Defect into your hands. Let me now hand over to our VP for Strategic Development, Jackie Lee, who will show you another amazing capabilities of Inspect. On your hands, Jackie.
Merci Antonio pour la démo. C'était très intéressant. 大家好，我是李雅琪，欢迎来到我们的云峰会。Hello, I'm Yaki. Today, I'm very excited to be discussing an important topic with you: photo reporting. One of the standard procedures on construction sites and during inspection projects is the collection of extensive photo records. On large shops, oftentimes, dedicated photographers are sent to document every corner of a job site and report work progress on a daily or weekly basis. Once back in the office, these guys have to spend hours just categorizing thousands of pictures, putting them into folders and subfolders, and renaming all the files so that they can be found again in the future. Well, hopefully. But this is just so wrong. First, why hire photographers to do this job when various project teams are already roaming the site every day? Secondly, is it really efficient to spend hours and hours sorting images? And how do you avoid human mistakes when doing this all manually? Last but not least, can we really afford to wait for days to have all the photos sorted and make decisions and necessary changes on the job site only after this is all done? Not always. Well, what's the right way to do this? The right way to sort images is to, guess what? Link them to location, the core of Inspect. More importantly, you want to see the results immediately. You want to have the data to help you to take actions right now, not in a few days or even weeks. And that's why we have developed the right solution for you. We call it Capture. This is our first wearable plugin for Inspect, our inspector body camera, the MA8800. It's small in size, but very powerful, and it's super easy to use. Let me show you right now. Put on the harness. Clip the MA8800 to your harness. Take the iPad. Then launch Capture from the Inspect app. And we're ready to go. With powerful vision-based locating algorithms, Capture tracks your indoor positions 200 times per second without needing any external signals from beacons, such as GPS, Wi-Fi, or Bluetooth. And this makes it an ideal solution for your asset inspection and construction progress reporting. Now let's have a closer look. While you walk through the job site, the surroundings are captured in wide-angle, high-resolution images at the same time. Of course, you can take photos with the iPad camera. And these images are automatically attached to the locations where they were taken instantly. That's right, we do this all in real time with our powerful hardware and intuitive software. What's more, if you want to add 360 images, our solution already supports various cameras in the market, so you can add even more context to your photo reporting. Let's continue. Once the job is done, you can review all the pictures of this inspection that were taken from the MA8800, the iPad, or the 360 camera, from different locations highlighted on the heat map. You can also choose different time periods to see all the past inspections during that particular time frame, and pick any one you want to review in details. Amazing! Our studies have shown that by using Capture, you can easily reduce your photo reporting time by a factor of 20. And you can provide much richer and accurate information to your reports in real time. And there's more to come. How about tracking over multiple floors or in the full beam integration? As always, we love to evolve our platform solutions with more and more functionalities over time. We cannot wait to put this revolutionary solution into your hands and see all the amazing things that you will do with it. But for now, back to you, Marcel.
Thank you. Inspect is an amazing piece of innovation for the daily workflow needs of inspectors and ensuring that asset owners get meaningful, complete, and instant reporting on the condition of their assets. As you know, we really like to solve complex problems. And beyond the amazing capabilities that we have already unveiled today, we wanted to incorporate that one additional piece of technology. Let's imagine this. You stand in front of a complex geometrical situation that you need to document. Inspect can handle this with the built-in sketch capabilities or by taking many photographs to give context. But what if you could generate a three-dimensional replica of your surroundings? I am not talking about 360-degree photographs, but really digitize the space all around you as a virtual, full-scale replica. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing 3D Scan. We let you document the world around you as a polygon mesh, using nothing more than the latest generation iPad Pro and Inspect. While performing a scan of your surroundings, core features such as the floors, walls, windows, or doors are automatically recognized and shown in different colors in the 3D model. You can measure dimensions, slice and dice the scans, and obviously export it to your favorite CAD tools for post-processing. This is really cool. As you can see, Inspect is out of the box the most powerful workflow software for inspectors, engineers, contractors, and asset owners. Inspect will be available on the Apple App Store starting today. The Pro version comes in at 79 Swiss francs per month and user. For everyone who signs up before the end of the year, we give you 12 months for the price of 10. You want to try before you buy? Be our guest to test Inspect for free for 3 months. The unlimited version, which includes Capture and the MA8800, will come online later this year. There are many more capabilities that are under development, and all these new solutions will be rolled out continuously to the users of Inspect. Thank you to our rockstar teams for the incredible work that they have done with Inspect.